Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be showing you how to make these cute little Maplestory slime monster plushes. They're pretty easy. It took me about 30 minutes to an hour. All you're going to need are some green fuzzy socks, some yellow fleece material for the eyes, some black fleece for the mouth and the eyes, some black pipe cleaner. I didn't have black pipe cleaner, so I used white pipe cleaner and just colored it in with a Sharpie. And then you're going to need some stuffing. I just used an old pillow for that and just cut it up and used that for stuffing these. I also used some super glue to hold the eyes and mouth and part of the tail in place. But these are pretty simple, so let's get started. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is turn your fuzzy sock inside out. You're going to lay it flat so you can see the bend like this in the heel. Then we're going to draw out this shape for the slime. So a little bit below the heel here, we're going to just start drawing a little point. Like that. And then you're going to sew all the way along here, but just leave a little gap here for the stuffing. So we're just going to sew along the line we just drew here. And start out making a knot so the thread doesn't pull through. And you're going to want to keep your stitches fairly close together so that the stuffing doesn't come out. Alright, so I sewed mine up to about here, and then I'm going to leave this open to stuff it with. So now you're going to go ahead and cut along about a 1/4 inch seam, and then you can start stuffing it. Okay, so then turn it right side out. I'm using an old pillow again for this stuff, but you can use polyester stuffing if you have some. And just fill up your little sock here. And you're going to want to try and make it pretty wide at the bottom, so stuff it pretty full. Okay, so once you have it all stuffed, we're going to start sewing this opening shut. So you're going to pull the two sides together and kind of fold them over so the frayed edges are on the inside. And again, I'm going to go into the end of the thread here to make a knot. Okay, and then we're going to finish it off by tying a knot in the top. And then hiding the thread by going in at the top and coming out further down. Then you're just going to snip your thread. Alright, and this is what it should look like so far. Next we're going to add the eyes and mouth. So you're going to need some black material. I'm using a black fleece material. And you're going to cut out 2 circles about the size of $50. Okay, so your 2 eyes should be about this size. Now we're going to work on the yellow part that goes in the middle of them. So you're going to need some yellow fleece for this. So this step isn't necessary, but I like to trace the eye onto the yellow fleece so I know what size to make the center pieces. Okay, so then you're just going to sketch out the center piece. So it's almost like a little star shape. And then this middle part is what you're going to cut out. So repeat that for both eyes. So you're going to put the yellow pieces on top of the black eyes, and then I'm just going to glue them in place. I'm using super glue for this, but you could use craft glue or whatever you have on hand, or you could even sew them in place. Okay, so you're going to position your eyes onto your little slime. I did mine about like that, and then you're just going to glue them in place. Okay, so it should look like this. And then now we're going to add the mouth. So for the mouth, you're going to make a little W shape out of your black fleece material. You can draw this on ahead of time, or I'm just going to cut it as I go. Okay, so it should look something like this, and then you're just going to glue it in place. Okay, so this is what his face should look like now. And then we're going to add his little stem. Now you're going to need some pipe cleaner for this. I didn't have any black pipe cleaner, so I just took some white pipe cleaner and colored it in black with a Sharpie. But feel free to use black if you have it. Okay, so now I have a black pipe cleaner. The next thing we're going to do is work on the little slime glob on the end of it. So I'm going to take the top of my green fuzzy sock and just cut out a big circle in it. Okay, so you're going to have your green circle here about the size of your palm. And then we're going to sew around the edge of this loosely to make a cinch. So I'm going to make my knot again to hold the thread in place. And then we're just going to go up and down along the whole edge of the circle here. And you can space them out a little bit, they don't have to be too close. Okay, and then once you go all the way around, you're going to pull it tight a little until you have a little bowl. Then you're going to take a little glob of stuffing and shove it in there. And then just pull it tight. I'm kind of trying to tuck my edges in too a little bit. So you should have a nice little circle like this. And then I'm going to take one end of the pipe cleaner and put it in the little opening here. And then I'm just going to keep sewing from edge to edge to try and make it secure. And keep pulling it tight as you do this. Okay, and then once you have it nice and tight, you can finish it off with your knot. And I'm going to pull my thread out the other end. I'm going to add a little bit of glue around the edge here, just to help hold it in place. And the last step is to put the stem into the top of your little slime body here. So I'm going to cut a very small hole in the top. Just small enough for the pipe cleaner to fit in. And then I'm going to stuff it in there. So you can put it in as far as you want. I want to have this nice little curve shape on the top of mine. And then I'm going to put some more glue on the top of this to help hold it in place. You could also sew it shut to help reinforce it. Alright, and then you're all set. Here's your little slime plushie. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and please share it around if you think people will like it, and subscribe for more updates.